Good afternoon. My name is Renee Lewis Carter, and I am the CEO of ALGIERS Charter Schools located here in Algiers. We are here in support and celebration of the Traffic Camera Initiative, and certainly in support and celebration of our partnership with the City of New Orleans, the New Orleans Police Department, and certainly the Orleans Parish Schools. We are here in front of the wonderful Landry Walker High School, and we are very excited about this camera initiative. Any measure that protects our students, our teachers, our staff, and certainly the broader community is a measure that is of value. Thank you. Welcome. At this time, I would like to turn this over to our superintendent of Orleans Parish Schools, Dr. Henderson Lewis.
Thank you, Ms. Carter, and good afternoon. First of all, let me thank Chief Harrison and his entire team. We are grateful for your hard work and your partnership. Thank you for everything that you do. Let me also recognize the Vice President of our school board, Ms. Leslie Ellison, and Council Member NADINE RAMSEY, and those partners that we have with us here today, the RSD and the Algiers Charter School Association. School is starting up, and the partnership between NOPD and the education community is strong. I'm very excited today, and I look forward to hearing from Chief Harrison about the reestablishment of the School Resource Officer Program. We all know it's so important to give students positive interactions with law enforcement. We need to build good relationships with our young people, law enforcement, and the community at large. Then we can truly say we are working together to fight crime. Indeed, everyone needs to come together to protect our students and our teachers. And we're not here today just to talk about crime. We're also here today to highlight the importance of speed cameras in school zones. Now that school is back, there will be lots of kids all over the place. And today, I just ask everyone to slow down. We have too many examples of how our kids are getting hurt by reckless drivers. And if you're wondering whether crime cameras work, just think for a moment, or go ahead and visit a school where there's a camera. You will see if there's a camera, people are slowing down. And if you visit a school where there's not a camera, you will see people speeding. So again, today it's about safety. It's about protecting our kids. And we should do everything and anything we can do to make sure that we protect our precious jewel, the students here of the great city of New Orleans. And at this time, we'll ask our superintendent of the New Orleans Police Department, Chief Harrison, to approach the podium.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lewis, and thank you all for being here. And we're standing here today at the beginning of a new school year to remind everyone to stay safe as we go back to school and our kids are returning to school. As of today, August 14th, we will resume our traffic enforcement using a network of fixed and mobile traffic safety cameras. School zones throughout the city are being equipped with cameras to detect and to deter unsafe speeding near all of our schools. An objective analysis of the traffic camera program has found strong evidence that cameras have reduced the incidences of crashes at those locations. Road segment with cameras indicate that approximately 21 fewer crashes on average than roads without cameras. Recent guidance issued by the National Transportation Safety Board include a strong statement in favor of an automated detection system, finding that cameras are an effective but very underused countermeasure for dangerous driving. These traffic measures are making our city safe, it's making our schools safe, and it's making our students safe. We have a permanent traffic camera being installed just up the road from this location, serving the William Fisher Elementary School, and using mobile units will be deployed throughout the L.B. Landry corridor all throughout this school year. With the return to school comes the return of school resource officers. Our school resource officers work throughout the year with students and with school administrators to build relationships to promote positive encounters with law enforcement officers. Each NOPD district has a school resource officer that provides services and resources to the schools within their district. They play an integral role in the NOPD community policing philosophy. So we stand together with our partners in the education community, with the leaders at the Orleans Parish School Board, and with our teachers and students. To build strong relationships with the community is essential to providing trust for public safety. The traffic cameras are in place to make schools and students safer, and the school resource officers are here to strengthen the bonds of our community. We believe in these kids, and we are proud to partner with our educators who are guiding them this school year. This time we'll hear from our council member, NADINE RAMSEY.
Good morning. Thank you to Ms. Carter for your diligent and hard leadership in working with all of our schools. We appreciate you very much. Superintendent Lewis and Chief Harrison, thank you. Chief, I just want to say, when you're like this far down on the roster, everything's been said. But it's so important today that we let our young students know who are out here with us that their safety is foremost in our minds. That in addition to doing all that the staff and the administration does to educate them and to let them experience new things, that safety is important too. So I thank you, and I also thank you for being proactive. The resource officers are so important they take a role in guiding our students and assisting them. And so we're just delighted, we're very excited that we chose the Landry Walker corridor for the mobile unit, and Fisher for the standing cameras. We just appreciate this, and we look forward, and we certainly wish all of our students the very best in this upcoming year. And now our school board member, Leslie Ellison.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Our summer break is over and school has started. That means traffic is heavier and everybody's in a rush to get to somewhere. We have more young people on our streets. I'm glad to hear that the NOPD is partnering with our schools to keep our children safe. But I'm also putting out a clarion call to all the drivers in New Orleans that when children are around, to be very mindful when you see a school bus or you're in a school zone. Please, please slow down. With our partners at the city and police department, we're cracking down. At our request, the NOPD has now installed new speeding cameras. No one wants to get a ticket, but this is really serious. We need to make sure our children are safe. So here it is, an easy way just to slow down. Many thanks to Chief Harrison and Superintendent Lewis for their leadership on this issue. Thank you. And now I will turn it over to Ms. Stewart, a parent.
Good afternoon. I want to say thank you to the police. Thank you for the school system for putting the safety of our children first and putting them at the best front line for being safe. People, please slow down. If you don't want a ticket, slow down in the school zones. Thank you.
Take a couple questions. How many of these cameras are being installed? What's the timeline for the installation period?
So right now we have one right here in this area. There's one a little bit further up the road, but there's a short timeline to get them installed. That's imminent, happening as we speak. And so throughout the school year, more of them will be going online. But right now, we just wanted to take a moment to gather as a group of partners to send out a strong message to the community that the children are our top priority. The teachers and the educators and the faculty are our top priority. And we want them to have a very great school year. So we're asking people to slow down because there will be consequences for those who are speeding in our school zones, creating an unsafe environment.
Dominic sent an email out showing video of people actually speeding 52, 58. What do you make of that? What's your reaction to seeing that? Because the cameras are there, the warnings are there, and people are still doing it.
I think that's a very reckless and dangerous driving behavioral pattern. The design of traffic enforcement is to modify driving behavior so that people would slow down so that we can reduce injuries that result in crashes that result in injuries and deaths. That is the goal of traffic enforcement. That is our goal today, to reduce crashes that will result in injuries and or death, especially near our schools with our students.
Have we had a lot of recent cases, or has the number gone down
Well,
since we've had these? You were talking about slowing down.
We can get the specifics to you, but the goal today is just to get the message out that it's reckless and dangerous behavior. We want our kids to have a great start, and we want the faculty to have a great start with the school year. The goal is to get the message out to the community that we are going to be taking a strong stance with traffic enforcement to ensure that safety. And this is a clarion call and a message to the citizens to please hear us out and drive slow in those school zones and abide by the law regarding school zones and traffic safety. Right?
I want to add one more thing. If the drivers, please stay off of your phones, texting and talking on the phone, because you become distracted. We want to remain vigilant while our children are getting off buses, as well as going to and from home to school. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.